When the name Michael Bloomberg is mentioned, it often sparks images of Wall Street, political campaigns, and vast media empires. But Bloomberg is more than just a billionaire businessman or a former mayor. He is one of the most influential figures in the intersection of finance, media, technology, and politics. As the founder of Bloomberg LP, he revolutionized how financial information is distributed across the globe. As the former mayor of New York City, he brought a business-minded approach to government, and as a philanthropist, he spent billions on climate change, public health, and education. But who is the man behind the brand? What shaped his rise to power? And how did he go from being laid off to becoming one of the wealthiest and most impactful individuals on the planet? This is the story of Michael Bloomberg, a story of vision, discipline, and the relentless pursuit of excellence. Part 1: Early Life and Education. Michael Bloomberg was born on February 14, 1942, in Boston, Massachusetts, into a middle-class Jewish family. His father worked as a bookkeeper for a dairy company, and his mother was a homemaker. From a young age, Michael was taught the value of hard work, discipline, and perseverance, values that would later shape his extraordinary success. He attended Johns Hopkins University, where he paid part of his tuition by working as a parking lot attendant. After earning his degree in electrical engineering, he went on to pursue an MBA from Harvard Business School, graduating in 1966. This combination of technical knowledge and business training gave him a strong foundation for the corporate world. What truly set him apart, however, was his intense work ethic, his belief in data-driven decision-making, and his willingness to take risks, traits that would become his signature in every role he took on. Part 2: The birth of Bloomberg LP. Bloomberg's journey into the business world began at Salomon Brothers, a major Wall Street investment bank. He started in an entry-level job, but quickly rose through the ranks thanks to his keen intelligence and tireless work ethic. By the early 1980s, he had become a partner in the firm, but in 1981, everything changed. Salomon Brothers was acquired, and Bloomberg was laid off. He received a $10 million severance package. For many, it would have been a moment of defeat. For Bloomberg, it was a new beginning. He used that money to found a company that would change the way financial professionals access information. He launched innovative market systems, which would later be renamed Bloomberg LP. The core product was the Bloomberg Terminal, a computer system that provided real-time financial data, analytics, and news to traders and analysts. At a time when such information was scattered and slow to access, the Bloomberg Terminal was revolutionary. It empowered financial professionals with instant, reliable data, giving them a competitive edge. What started with just a few employees and a vision soon grew into a multi-billion-dollar business, serving thousands of clients around the globe. Today, Bloomberg LP has more than 20,000 employees and operates in over 170 countries, dominating the financial data industry. Michael Bloomberg's vision, born out of a setback, became one of the most successful entrepreneurial stories in modern history. Part 3: Political career. Mayor of New York City. In 2001, Michael Bloomberg made a bold move. He entered politics. Running as a Republican in a traditionally Democratic city, he launched his campaign for mayor of New York City. Just weeks before the election, the September 11th attacks rocked the city and the world. New Yorkers were desperate for strong, steady leadership, and Bloomberg promised exactly that. He won the election and took office in January 2002. Over the next 12 years, serving 3 terms as mayor, Bloomberg transformed New York City. He brought a business-like efficiency to government, focusing on results, data, and accountability. Under his leadership, the city's economy grew, crime rates dropped, public health initiatives expanded, and major environmental and infrastructure projects were launched. He championed education reform, introduced the 311 Information Service, and pushed for cleaner air and sustainable urban policies. While not all of his policies were universally praised, such as his controversial soda size ban, he was respected for his pragmatism and willingness to tackle tough issues. He even switched political affiliations during his tenure, becoming an independent and later running as a Democrat, further proving that his leadership was driven more by policy than partisanship. Bloomberg showed that a business leader could successfully manage a complex city like New York, and his mayoralty became a model for urban governance worldwide. Part 4: Philanthropy and Global Impact Beyond Business and Politics. Michael Bloomberg has established himself as one of the world's leading philanthropists. Through his foundation, Bloomberg Philanthropies, he has donated over $12 billion to causes including public health, education, environmental protection, the arts, and government innovation. He has taken on global challenges with the same drive he brought to Wall Street and City Hall. Bloomberg has been a vocal advocate for climate change action, funding initiatives to close coal plants and promote clean energy across the United States and around the world. He has also supported anti-smoking campaigns that have helped reduce smoking rates worldwide, saving millions of lives. In education, his donations to Johns Hopkins University, his alma mater, total billions, making him one of the largest individual donors to higher education in history. During the COVID-19 pandemic, his philanthropic network helped support contact tracing efforts and emergency response programs in dozens of countries. He is also a strong supporter of gun control reform and is a founding donor of Everytown for Gun Safety, one of the most influential advocacy groups in the U.S. His philanthropy is unique in that it is deeply strategic. He aims not just to give, but to create systems that solve problems for good. Bloomberg once said, "If you want to do something for the public good, run a company well, run a city well, and give your money away smartly." That is exactly what he has done. Part 5: Legacy and Influence. Michael Bloomberg's impact reaches far beyond balance sheets and elections. He has become a symbol of what disciplined, data-driven leadership can accomplish in both the private and public sectors. He has built a financial information empire, transformed one of the world's most complex cities, and used his fortune to tackle some of humanity's greatest challenges. Though he briefly ran for president in 2020, his legacy won't be defined by that campaign. It will be defined by the systems he built, the lives he improved, and the standards he set for effective leadership. Bloomberg continues to be active in global affairs, whether through climate action, urban innovation, or democratic advocacy. He is often called a man of numbers, but those numbers, be they financial, environmental, or human lives saved, tell the story of a life spent in pursuit of real-world impact. Part 6: Presidential Run and Political Activism. In 2020, Michael Bloomberg took another bold step. He entered the race for President of the United States. Though he had long said he had no desire to run for the highest office, the divisive nature of American politics and the urgency he felt around issues like climate change, gun control, and economic inequality pushed him to reconsider. Running as a Democrat, Bloomberg launched a highly unconventional campaign. Michael Bloomberg is many things: a businessman, a politician, a philanthropist, and a visionary. His journey from a middle-class childhood in Boston to the upper ranks of global wealth and influence is nothing short of extraordinary. But what makes his story powerful isn't just how rich he became, it's how he used that wealth. Whether building a revolutionary company, leading a city through crisis, or giving billions to save lives and protect the planet, Bloomberg has consistently chosen purpose over popularity and results over rhetoric. In an age of flash and noise, he remains a figure of substance, driven not by ego, but by a sense of duty. He's proof that with clarity, resilience, and data-driven decisions, one person really can make a global difference. Michael Bloomberg didn't just build a business, he built a legacy.